State Series contest have been granted to Immaculata La Salle by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this production without the express written consent of the FHSAA is prohibited.
That ball is caught, and he is moving. Mallory, big hit. He looks like he's heading towards the end zone. No one's going to catch Mallory, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's out.
Touchdown,
He's out of there.
Royals. He may go all the way.
He's gone.
He's going to go all the way.
Gone.
Touchdown, Royals.
Way to stay on your feet.
Brandon Kenzie
Way to stay on your feet.
with the amazing catch. Hello, everyone, and welcome back again. We are here at the Grosso Parsons Sports Complex here at the Jungle for Friday Night Lights, and we are super excited for tonight's matchup, as earlier stated, between your Royals and a Guller Preference Rate.
Hello Royals fans, welcome to the Royals Sports Network. My name is Carlos Romero and I'm joined by Max Molter. State Regionals is on the slate for today's live stream as we have your Royals taking on Colonial Christian Patriots.
Well, Carlos, what a game we have here, right? State Regionals.
Yep. Big one.
Off the back of the first district win in the program's history. You know, there's a huge opportunity here. I was speaking to one of the players yesterday, and he told me that the furthest they've ever advanced in the program is regional quarterfinals. And that was last year.
Wow.
And last year, you know, I heard a lot of hopes. They had a D1, you know, they had an athlete with D1 offers. Although he didn't commit, you know, you had talent last year. But then this year, you have, I feel like it's almost like an underdog story.
Kind of.
You know, you have these guys that they go into that American Heritage game, haven't played in a year, didn't have a preseason. Some of them didn't touch the sport for a year. Then they go in against American Heritage, and sure, they lose a set. They lose the first set, but then, like, look at that first win of the season.
Yeah.
And then against Gables, you forced the fourth set, a program that we haven't beat, I think, in what, 6 years.
About,
you know?
yeah.
And even you guys played good against Gables that second time you played. Of course, Carlos, you're on JV. You want to give us a little insight into that?
Yeah, it was definitely a hard game, you know, a lot of ups and downs, but, you know, as long as we had fun.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, like I saw at that away game against Gables that you had the rematch.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's when you forced the third set against them.
We definitely put some pressure on them. They were scared, I could tell. They
No,
put their best players at the end, but
Oh, no, absolutely. And those
Yeah.
JV kids, like, most of them play on club, too.
oh yeah.
So you have, like, you know,
a lot of
volleyball.
players, a lot of seniors are leaving now for varsity, so a lot of open spots. So we're all
That's
training.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
So that is a good point. Oh, yeah. Okay, so of course we're playing the Colonial Christian Patriots. Your Royals have a record of 12-4, and the Colonial Christian Patriots have a record of 13-6. So a pretty even record there. Your Royals, we did lose a couple of games. We lost against some very competent teams though. Matter Lakes Academy, Reagan, True North, which we would play in the state regional finals next week, assuming we advance after this game. So of course that would be an opportunity. True North is a very competent team. Carlos, you played their
Yeah.
JV team. You guys,
They're definitely a challenge.
it was a challenge, but
Yeah.
I think you guys did a pretty good job that first set.
We definitely held our own.
It was like
yeah.
25, maybe 25 to 18. So I think that's a very competent team, but I think you guys have the ability, and I think varsity has the ability to actually take home that win and make it a state semifinals.
Absolutely agree.
Of course, you have your players ready to take the court. Give me the fist bumps to the umpire. That's
Yep.
not umpire, not baseball.
Yeah.
I saw the blue and I got confused to the refs.
Yeah.
Now, Carlos, I don't play this sport, but every time I see that, it always makes me excited. How do you feel giving a fist bump to the
It
ref?
definitely motivates me. You know, you're going into the game. You're kind of scared. You're in a headspace where you're like, I can't mess up. And
Yeah.
but you show support to the other team. You're like, I
No,
got
absolutely,
this.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love that about volleyball. You know. And it's that showing of sportsmanship. You know, you go in before the game. You know, even the referees.
And this is what it's all about.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
The spirit.
That's the spirit right there. And you know, I think it's very important to note that with this team, like when they lock in, you know, they win. We've had a couple of games this season. You know, like against Dr. Joaquin Garcia, who we played at the Miami Volleyball Classic at Belen. And the thing is, we dropped both sets, but I mean, I think it's just an issue of, you know, the team wasn't ready for that. Because you see, your team like Dr. Joaquin Garcia, most of them don't know who that is. They go in there and they're like, okay, it's easy game. And I think that's also what hurts, you know, you guys too in JV. Because when you guys lock in and you play a team like Gable's, like, okay, I've played this team before. I see, you know, what's working. I see that, okay, our defense is good. You know, so you're able to go into that rematch and take that, you know, by storm and actually win a set.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's the same approach that we could see with True North. A very good team, but I think realistically, that's going to be a very close game.
For sure.
Probably the most close game of the season. So we could even see some five sets for that maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
You never know. But yeah, Carlos, the game is about to start here.
Oof, let's see it.
Looks like Colonial Christian looks to serve, yeah.
We have him setting. He hits it. And that's a point.
And point for LaSalle. First point for LaSalle. First of many, huh, Carlos?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We have number 6, Dario serving.
And Dario's a freshman on varsity.
Yes.
I know we brought it up a lot, but you know his first year here,
wait.
he's on varsity. Oh, guess not.
Oh.
Guess you're gonna give it to Lucas.
Switch
Aragon.
out. Number 4 serving.
Luke's
Okay. They're able to receive it. Oh, they save it though.
Great save there by number 5.
He sets it. Oof.
Point.
Number 23 on the other team is definitely close, but
Yeah.
they just couldn't make it.
Point for LaSalle.
Oh. Yeah, I'm serving again.
Yeah. After that serve, I can't blame them. See?
Okay. They are able to receive it, but it's by the setter. And blocked.
Great block there.
Okay.
By
They're hitting
more than
it.
capable front row.
Ooh, he was able to stop it. He got the movement down, but he just needed the back row for support.
Absolutely. So we
Yeah,
got
we have
number 2 there.
serving. Oof, and it's just too short.
So unfortunately, Royals fans, we do not have the numbers on the Max Preps rosters. We do have the names and the grade, but we do not have the numbers, unfortunately.
Okay, we have him serving.
Nor the positions.
Okay. Oh, he sets it. Okay, it's up high. Receives it. Sets. Boom.
Out. And it is in.
It's in.
So I did hear some troubling reports going into the game that Auza was going to be injured, but he looks to be doing better now. I do think Bagshaw, though, Christian Bagshaw, will not be playing today, which is unfortunate.
He's definitely one of our better players.
He's definitely up there. Very
missed
capable.
The serve. Okay, it is other team serving. Ooh. Okay, sets it. What was that?
Looks to be a point for Colonial Christian there.
Yeah. Okay, we have number 12 serving. And, ooh, Dario receives it.
Right there.
Oh, we have a set. It's still. It was just too back.
Sebastian Hernandez a little bit frustrated, but you know, hey, early
It
game.
happens. It happens.
It is a tied ball game so far, 4-4.
Yep. Definitely holding your own.
Colonial
Ooh,
Christian
serves
is
it.
doing relatively good
Very
so
nice
far.
dig. He set. Oh.
Manages to touch the ball, but it does propel it out of bounds.
As long as we show that movement to the ball, I think we should be good. If
And
we
when
show
you
that same momentum.
Yeah, absolutely, Carlos. And I think what we're seeing right now is a very balanced, even game so
He
far.
serves it. Yeah, I think we could definitely. It's pretty even right now. Ooh. He's able to break through the block.
There.
Ooh. Sets
Aragon.
it. Is it a hit?
Auza.
Ooh. And that is to the team. But if we get there, it's all about positioning.
Yes. Scores 6-4 so far in this first set. State regional quarterfinals.
He's serving the ball. Number 12. Oof. We're able to see it. It's a little shaky though. Oh.
And that ball is out.
I don't blame him. It was a hard ball.
You have Colonial Christian here with a with an early lead, 7-4 so far.
Right,
Not by much,
12
but
serving.
still. That ball is given up.
While the other team is in the lead, we cannot let them win. We gotta can't lose our spirit, you know.
No, sir, we cannot. And
Okay.
you've seen that before with this team, you know.
Yeah.
It's
We easily get
and that ball is out. Point for LaSalle. Looks
maybe
like,
we can
right?
switch this around.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you've seen that with a couple of games. You've seen, you know,
Oh,
American
yeah.
Heritage. You didn't come into that game, you know, strong. Varsity didn't, and then, you know, I think it's about keeping that momentum throughout the whole game. You know,
Yeah.
even with that Gables game, the first set came in with, you know.
Just can't get lazy.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. Okay, he serves, sets. Oof, he breaks through. And it's for us.
Point
Think
for
it was
LaSalle.
a carry. It was a carry. Oh.
Luciano looks to serve.
On point with
One
the
of our
serves.
team captains, him and Lucas Barragan.
He serves it. All right, we have him setting the ball. Oof.
A great block there. That looks to be Justin Pastor, I think, who's just got subbed in.
Okay, we have him serving. Oof. That was a. Hits it.
Very nice.
He sets it. 23 serve. Sets it. And it's a hit.
Saul's doing much better defensively.
Number 4 hits it. Oof. Okay, he sets it. Oof.
That ball is out.
And Saul gets the point.
LaSalle gets the point. And Carlos, I think we have a special guest in attendance today.
Who?
Coach Andres Saladrigas, former head coach
yes.
for boys in volleyball, now at IMG Academy. I'm sure the players are very happy.
Yeah. He helped me last year when
yeah?
when I was on JV. Yeah, when I was first starting out, he was very supportive and taught me a lot of things.
Absolutely, and he even leads some
Seriously?
practices now, even though he's not the coach anymore. Of course, the head coach, Danny Saladrigas, is his father.
They managed to get it over. He sets it. Boom. Oh.
Wow, and Colonial Christian did give up that point. So we do have another tie ball game, 9-9.
We have number 32 serving.
Yes, Mariano Leon.
He serves it.
Good
All right.
serve.
Receives. Ooh.
Your front row is doing very good so far this game. Even though Bagshot, like we said, is injured and is not playing, but I think that is important. Hopefully he's feeling better.
Okay, we have number 32 serving. Oh, he set it. And it was just 2 to our side.
Point LaSalle.
Yep. He serves it. And it's our point again.
For LaSalle. Okay.
They did have me scared for a second. I'll say that.
No. I mean, Colonial Christian is putting up a good battle. I mean, that's a team that they've played Sash, who, like I said, we played at the Belen tournament, and we beat them. But they did force a third set, so Sash isn't a bad team, and we could potentially play them on Friday. It's between Sash and I believe Pinecrest Prep. Yeah, Pinecrest Prep, who would play on Friday for state regional semis.
We have no 4 serving. 32 sets it. And a crazy hit.
That was a hit there by Auza. Of course, Auza's a sophomore. Also, last year, freshman on varsity, right? He didn't play JV.
He's very experienced. Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's been playing for a while.
A great player there. Of course, you have a lot of the varsity team does play club.
They receive it. He sets it. Oof. He sets it. And in. It's a point for LaSalle.
It is a point for LaSalle. And we also do look to have Martin Plaza over here. Looks to be here in middle hitter.
Serves it. 23 sets it. Number 2 hits it. We have a hit by.
Good hit by Lorenzo. They almost managed to save that one, but force of that hit was just too strong, Carlos.
Yep.
Jose looks to serve once more.
Yes, he's definitely on a streak.
Oh, yes, he is.
And he serves it. They're able to receive it. 23 sets. Oh, and he is blocked.
Yeah, absolutely. This front row so far in this game has been doing a fantastic job despite the injury for Christian Bagshaw, one of our starters.
Definitely holding their own without him. But
So the first team huddle of the game. We got timeout. Andres looks to be very happy.
definitely, he's very excited.
Well, 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 Royals fans, welcome back to the Royal Sports Network. I'm Max Molitor, joined by Carlos Moreira. We got an exciting game here, state regional quarterfinals against the Colonial Christian Patriots. And you have a very balanced game so far, at least it started that way, but as we've seen, our Royals are getting back into that, and I think they're showing a lot of momentum going into, and they scored the past couple points. So I think realistically we keep on that hold. Our front row is doing a great job, defense, passing. I think the team is working as a unit, and I think that's important to know. And I think we just need to carry that forward to the end of the set, and I think we can take this first set home.
Yeah, they're definitely not letting the pressure get to them.
Absolutely.
They're playing very well, very confident. They know what they're doing, and they're experienced.
Oh, you can tell even when they lost those 4 points.
Yeah.
Now that they have a 6-point lead.
Yeah.
They're
Even when they were under, they didn't let it get to them.
No, they're doing very impressive. I think that's all about mentality, you know. Because this team, like when you see them lock in, they're ready.
And he serves it. Oh.
Oh,
They managed to get it still up.
They do manage to recover that ball.
Free ball. He sets it. And it's in.
Yeah, great hit there by Martin Plaza. Martin Plaza is showing himself as a very capable player. First year on varsity, was on JV last year. Also a soccer player.
Oh, yeah.
He was on JV with you, right? Yes, Carl?
Yeah, I played with him. He's really good.
No,
Definitely
absolutely.
varsity potential.
And yeah, it looks to be out there. But Plaza, I did hear that he likes to kick the ball a lot, but I haven't seen that yet, so I'd be excited to see that. That is, of course, allowed in volleyball.
Yeah. And
it is out.
Mm.
Yeah, your score is 18-11.
Definitely got to watch the power there on serves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Never want to hit it too far, but you also got to get far enough.
Exactly.
It's tricky.
It's a great point, Carlos.
All right, we have Dario serving, number 6.
Dario serving.
And they're unable to receive it.
Unable to receive that ball.
Yes, and we have him serving again.
Dario looks to serve once more.
And he serves it.
Oh, they do lose control of that ball.
It's simple mistakes like that orient the game.
But see, I think that's very interesting to note. You know, you start off a very close game, but now you see that score. Your Royals are maintaining a good advantage here, 20-11.
23 sets it.
Oh.
They don't get it over.
No, you have some pretty tall guys. You got Plaza,
sure.
Lorenzo, and Lucas.
I do got to give them a break. We got some good players up front right now. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think this front row deserves a lot of credit so far this game.
And number 4 receives it. Number 23 sets it. And number 2 for the point.
2 for the point. I think it's important to note, Carlos, that Colonial Christian is actually second in their district. They lost the districts against Sash, which is a team, again, that we could potentially play for regionals. So it's very interesting to see if we can rematch Sash. This time we'd have to win by 3 instead of 2 since it's not a tournament. All right, so why don't Carlos give us a little background on what's going on so far this game?
So it's definitely interesting. I like we We go off to a great start. They too take advantage around when it was 4-7, but we do hold our own, and as long as we stay, we know what we're doing, and we end up going to 22-11.
No, absolutely. I think it's all about confidence. It's all about mindset. You know, the players are playing very well. Defense, you know, offense. You know, there's not really many critiques you can say so far. They started the game a little bit rough, but I think they really got back at it, and
they didn't let it get to them.
but it's about keeping that momentum throughout the whole game, and we'll see. We'll see if they can do that. They're definitely capable of it.
Okay, number 6 serving, Dario. Number 4 receives it, 23 sets it, and
a point for
Martin.
Lassalle. Almost looked a little easy
Plaza
there.
for the block.
Yeah, nice close-up of Plaza. He deserves that one.
For sure.
Might have to make that his Max Preps profile picture, Carlos.
Yeah. I have Dario serving again. He's certainly on a streak, isn't he?
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
he is.
Sets it. Ooh, they managed to get it over.
It just hits a net. Point for the Patriots, but the Patriots haven't gotten a point in a while. The score is 23-12, so we have an 11-point advantage.
Definitely doing well for ourselves.
Absolutely.
Get number 23 on serve.
Okay.
And they managed to get it over us, but
They do, man. Okay. So they get 2 points back to back.
okay, other team serving again.
On Carlos,
Yeah.
this is the first
That's
time
it?
we're playing Colonial Christian, I believe.
It is?
Yeah, in both programs' history. So this is,
Definitely monumental.
yeah.
Ooh. And it ends up going over the line.
Point for Colonial Christian. Yeah, you have both programs, both relatively young. Colonial Christian especially. I believe they only had a volleyball team for 4 years.
Is it?
So
Oh, wow. So very, like, recent.
very new team, exactly.
You have 23 on the other team serving. He serves it. Ooh. Sets it. Dario sets it.
Oh, manages to recover it. Dario, of course, our libero, freshman libero.
Yeah, and it's our point.
Is our point.
Double, I believe.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
could be a double. That is for sure. And this could potentially be the set point, right? I believe the score is 24-13.
Even though we are up, we can't get cocky.
No,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's very important.
It's all about putting the pressure.
All right, Lucas Barragan serving once more.
They set it. Oof, we were able to receive the
We do give up that point there, but still maintaining a great point advantage.
We have number 2 serving for the other team. He serves it. Dario receives it. We have number 4 setting. They get it over. Oof. Ooh. Definitely some good digs over here.
No, absolutely.
Oof. Sets it. And it's our point.
It is a point for LaSalle, and that is the set point. Your score is 25-16. Your Royals take home the first set. If they win the next 2 sets, they can win 3 consecutive sets and win the game early, but we never know. Based on what I'm seeing so far from this first set, though, I think we have a good potential to take home 3 sets. Definitely, it's very realistic. Well, Royals fans, welcome back to the Royal Sports Network. I'm Max Mulder, joined by
Carlos Mora.
Carlos. We're here in an exciting match, state regional quarterfinals against Colonial Christian Patriots. The winner of this game advances to the regional semifinals on Friday against either Sash, Somerset Academy South Homestead, or Pinecrest Prep. Royals, stay tuned. We took home that first set by quite a bit, 25-16. Excited to see if that consistency stays. I think that's important, Carlos. We were speaking about that a little earlier. It's about the consistency, and I think that's what we've seen with this team. Like, we'd win like 8 games in a row, but then we lose 4 games in a row. And that messes up the mindset.
Yeah.
It's about keeping that.
Just can't let it get to us.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping that throughout the game, and staying positive, because at the end of the day, you have an exciting moment. We're seeing a lot of alumni here from the varsity team, a couple seniors. Logan that I was telling you about with the D1 offer.
Oh, yeah.
You have their former
Definitely
head
a good
coaches
player.
here. So
Oh.
this is definitely an exciting moment in the program's history. They, win this game, advance to regional semifinals, the farthest ever in this program. And realistically, True North is what they're hungry for. They're hungry for that rematch. You beat True North, and then you make it state semifinals in Lakeland. So it's definitely an exciting opportunity here for our Royals, and I think it's great that they, get to play the regionals here. That we're hosting here, because at the end of the day, I think this is a program that doesn't get shown the appreciation.
Yeah, that's true.
You agree with that, Carlos?
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Because even with you JV guys, I was telling you a little bit earlier, like, it doesn't matter if you lose a game. You have that energy.
Yeah.
You have that, that passion. And and I'm excited. Like, honestly, even when these guys leave, it's a very senior-loaded team. There's, I believe, 8 seniors. So you're definitely going to lose a lot of players, but
Fills a lot of roles for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta carry our own weight, but I think we can do it.
no, absolutely. I think you definitely you have the capabilities of doing so. Of course, we got to shout out our trainer, Joel Acosta, Jojo, checking on Auza, who's still injured, but he is playing, so that is good. We also got to shout out head coach Saldrigas once more. This is his first year here as head coach for boys. He coaches for the girls, so he is taking over for his son. So coaching runs in the family, and I think both of them are very capable head coaches. And I mean, this is definitely a year to remember for your boys volleyball team off the back of the states against Slam Academy, and realistically, Carlos, they haven't lost a set in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
So if they win this game 3-0, they haven't lost a set in 3 games. So that would be pretty impressive.
Very.
So Carlos, your JV season has officially ended, but what would you say is your favorite memory playing with or like interacting with these seniors throughout your time here? Because they're leaving soon. Your program and your season ended. You have any fond memories?
Definitely had to be the bus ride home.
Yeah?
Because we all got to. It didn't matter if you were JV, varsity, good, bad. We all got together.
Yeah.
We'd blast music in the bus. It was always
Exactly,
fun.
and that's the energy I'm talking about.
That's what it's all about, honestly.
And you guys got those speakers, right? After varsity made it to regionals last year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? That was definitely a good reward.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely be bringing on the tradition.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, he serves it, and he hits it. It's blocked.
Good block there from number 12. And now a lot of guys can block our front rows, though.
Yeah, that was definitely impressive. But we just can't let it get to our heads.
Absolutely. Well, they do get the first point, like Carlos said, of the set.
He serves it, and just doesn't go over.
And a point for LaSalle. Of course, we have Lucas Barragan serving again, who's actually
serves it.
a stats leader, leading in assists, 225 assists on the season and 134 kills. So a very good player. And he plays for Tropics, I believe, the boys volleyball club.
Oh yeah.
That's of the girls program, I believe.
I have a friend who plays on the team.
Oh, really?
For that club, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Cannon Knight, yeah.
Cannon plays on Tropics? Really?
Yeah,
you
he
have a
made the
JV
team.
guy on Tropics?
Yep.
He made it?
Yep.
Making it sound like it's surprising.
Mhm.
Nah, Cannon's a very capable player. He's one of the
Yeah.
team captains also on JV. But he's going to
Definitely
be
has a lot of potential.
Oh, yeah. But
After Tropics, I believe he'll definitely get better.
yeah, no, and I believe he could make varsity next year. There are a lot of empty spots.
That's true.
So I'm excited to see that. You have a lot of guys on JV have potential. That is for sure.
Just takes time.
Oh, yeah.
The fundamentals. Oof. Oh, and they're able to get it over after a shaky pass.
Point for LaSalle.
Yep.
So I think LaSalle is letting some points go a little bit. I think they started the set off a little bit cocky here, but, you know.
Still tied, still anybody's
Exactly.
game.
I think
you know.
no harm, no
Ooh,
foul just
hits
yet.
it. 23 sets it. Number 4 for the kill.
Oh, okay. That was, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to respect the energy of Colonial Christian here.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely not letting us get the win, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Not
they're,
easy.
They're definitely trying. Carlos, we have another JV player,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
to shout out?
Gianluca just entering the stadium.
Gianluca.
He's definitely one of our best players.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely have him practicing so he can get better for next year.
Carlos, I think that's really important about the practice. So I know you guys don't have a preseason. You play in the spring, so you know you go summers a year without playing volleyball. Do you practice a lot outside?
It's more about clubs. A lot of people they join clubs so they don't lose their skills and all that. Also, I hang out with friends.
Yeah.
It's cool because there's beach volleyball.
Oh,
There's, indoor volleyball, so that, you know, you can always orient either or.
That's true. And there's a beach volleyball tournament though, right, at the end of the school year?
Yes, I think there is.
Are you gonna participate in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carlos.
Definitely be fun.
Absolutely.
And that's a point for Colonial Christian.
Point for Colonial Christian. Yeah, shout out to our sister Kim over here, our very own sister Kim, our principal of our school. Always here to support our Royals.
And number 2 serving, Dario receives it. Oof. And
they will take that point.
Definitely slipping up a little bit, but you can always come back.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point there, Carlos. And a point there for LaSalle. Talking about the comeback, Carlos.
Yeah. Looks familiar, 4-7. That's what we pointed out last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's funny. Oh, number 1 receiving it. And it's all about positioning, you know? You got to be there.
Oh, yeah. So we are only 1 point behind. So the second set is is reminding me of the beginning of the first set a little bit.
Yeah.
A little rocky start, but again, yeah.
Yeah, it kills it.
Oh, and we looks to have Steve in here.
Also a JV player. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Carlos, I've said this multiple times, but I think the best shoes on JV.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Number 12 serves it. Received. Number 8 goes for the kill. And he gets it. Point for Royals. We have Dario switching out for 25. And we have Lucy serving 24.
Yeah. And we have Steven calling out Luciano.
He's definitely the most passionate player.
Oh yeah, he definitely shows a lot of energy.
Yeah. Oh, 23 starts it. 4 for the kill.
Oof.
We are able to block it, but
That was a great block
still goes
there.
over. Ooh.
Ooh. Ball is out. Point for your Royals.
Daniel for the kill.
Daniel for the kill. He's got a couple kills on the night so far.
Yeah, for sure.
And we do have a late game today, Paul. We do have a late game tonight.
Yeah.
5 p.m. game, so
We got number 2.
that's how you know we're in playoff season.
Oh, yeah. Goes for the kill. Sebastian. Lucy receives it.
Great receiver.
All right, we have number...
And that is in. Yeah, that is in for your Royals.
Maybe Lucy serving again.
Yeah, serving once more.
Yep. Okay, goes over. 5 for the kill. Oh, we're able to receive it. Ah. Okay, we have number 5 serving for Colonial Christians. And it's going over. We have number 5 receiving it. Oh, he sets it. Ooh, and for the kill.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Danielza is having quite a showing tonight.
Definitely.
Of course, one of our top players.
It's kill after kill.
Absolutely. A stat leader for your Royals. Again, sophomore on varsity. I think the future is still pretty bright for this program, even though you do have a lot of upperclassmen.
Yeah. They leave and new ones come. All right, we have number 32 serving.
Well said, Carlos. Well said. Oh, wow.
Okay, we have number 5. Received it. 32 serves. Oof. They managed to save it. Or can they?
Colonial Christian does end up getting the point.
Yeah. Okay, number 4 is serving for Colonial Christians. They get it over, but it is too hard and it goes out of bounds. You really gotta watch the power on these, you know.
Oh, no, absolutely.
The ball's very light, so if you touch it, if you hit it too hard, it's gonna go over. Oh, you have Lucy's receiving. And okay, so Rose got the point on that one. We have Daniel Alza serving. And they just couldn't make it work. Okay. Okay, they got it over.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, and
Point for the Soul?
yep. Ah, 3 points in a row. Certainly doing good for ourselves. Jump serve. Ah. But we just didn't land it. Okay. We have. Oh, they get it over. 32 serves. Sets. Ah, there you go. And. Oh. Colonial Christian's got the win for that one.
Yeah, you're right about that. And it is still a very close game here, 14-13. But your Royals take that up just by one more point, 15.
Definitely holding our own. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Doing well for ourselves. We have Dario serving, number 6. He serves it. We have number 5. Oh, we're able to receive it. Oh, if we can make this work. Wow.
And you hear the energy from your Royals fans here. You got a lot of people here shouting out, supporting your Royals.
It's one of the best parts, you know.
Yeah.
You know your school's got your back.
Well, absolutely, and of course you got seniors here that are graduating soon. Graduating in 2 weeks. Last week of official classes for us this week, so
it's really crazy to think about.
No, it's absolutely crazy to think about. So that's why it's great seeing such a packed house tonight, you know.
Yeah, I started with them teaching. They were very helpful. They would teach me the basics, all that, starting off, and now they're leaving, you know.
So Carlos, how did you get into the sport?
Well, my dad, he used to play beach a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I would learn a little bit.
Oh, so you must have a lot of beach experience then.
Yeah. It was definitely an orientation from beach to it's very different. You know, in many ways.
Absolutely. And well, Carlos, welcome back to the Royal Sports Network. I'm Max Molitor, joined by
Carlos Mura.
Carlos. So of course, second set here of our regionals quarterfinals matchup against Colonial Christian Patriots. So far, we're winning. This set is off. You know, we gave up a couple points, but
Yeah.
so the score is pretty tied so far. I believe it's 16-13. But you know, we won the first set. We just needed, you know, just keep going. You know,
Apply pressure.
exactly. And it doesn't matter if it's a close set. You know, at the end of the day, we win by 2. We take home the set. So I think that's the mentality that these guys should be having. You know, not trying to let's take this home by 10 points every set, because at the end of the day they're playing good. You know.
Yeah.
And I think they should be proud of themselves so far.
Yeah, for sure. Dario serving. Gets it over. Good.
Ooh.
Receives it. Oh, free ball. As long as we get it over the net.
Oh! Great. That was a kill there.
Definitely a tough one, yeah.
So I think you got to give Colonial Christian some credit. They're hitting hard.
Oh, yeah.
But
Definitely give us a rough time.
no,
but,
absolutely. You do have some very capable players there on that team.
Yeah. Ooh, Martin Plaza gets it over.
Yep. Plaza's also been doing very good. Our sophomore players have been doing a fantastic job this night.
We have Lucas Bargain on serving.
Yep. Serving once more.
Hopefully gives us the points we need. And they just don't
Point
get it
for
over.
LaSalle, unable to get over the net. We got some football players joining us too.
Oh yeah, Raul, he's in my class.
Yeah,
I like
Raul?
that. Yeah.
Raul Alvarez and looks to be Lachlan Jamin too over here. So great to see, your fellow Royals athletes supporting the guys.
It's a point for.
Yeah, that
Colonial.
looked a little questionable, but
Yeah.
by technicality, the referee is always right.
They serve it. We have Dario receiving it. Oh, they set it up. Boom.
Boom.
And it's out of the park.
And it's out.
That's what I love to hear, school spirit.
Absolutely. You're hearing the lines. Then you come to our home.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear a lot of noise.
Oh, and it's a point for us.
It is a point for us.
And he serves it.
And it is out.
Yeah.
It's all about that momentum,
Absolutely.
Carlos, like you were saying, while you're playing volleyball, or it's even the mindset. It's all about just how
Yeah.
you.
Can't let it get to you.
Exactly.
You might hit it out once, but
Exactly.
Ooh. Definitely some good receiving. I see. Yeah.
For sure.
And it is in.
Yeah. Your score is 21-17 here in the second set. Your Royals need to win by need to get 4 more points, and they can take home this set. Then we do have a short break in between sets, I believe. Ooh. Great recovery there.
Absolutely. If you can't get it with your hands, might as well get it with your head.
You should quote that, Carlos. That's a good one.
Absolutely. Ooh, and
Oh!
can they save it?
They still hold on to it.
And
Ooh.
he kills it. Oh, it's definitely gonna be a tough one. Gets it.
And he gets the point.
Definitely a tricky matchup. We ended up on top.
Yeah, I mean, on average gets 3.2 kills per set, so you
Yeah,
can't
no
expect anything
surprise
less from the guy.
Yeah. You have Lucy serving. And he overshot it.
Overshot it.
Yeah.
We had some rocky serves, but yeah, I think we're still playing really good. I think Colonial Christian is providing more of a challenge, though. This is a big opportunity for them too. Like this is a very young program.
It gets tiring, you know.
Oh yeah.
I see on both teams they're kind of overshotting it a little bit, but
Yeah.
you just gotta stay in the game.
Oh, exactly. That's the mindset.
You're number 36. Oh, 32. Sorry.
32, Carlos.
Hard to see the numbers.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah, definitely. Gotta work on the communication there, you
The
know.
communication
It's a
is
big part of volleyball, yeah.
Oh, that's a great point. Communication
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
little bit. That's very important. And I think that's also what hurt them in the beginning of the season for the boys. I think their communication was off. You know that. I think it really took the blend tournament to solidify and make them a more communicative group. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you have a lot of new guys on that team. You have Plaza, you have Dario, you have Lucas Salgado. There's still like half the team is underclassmen.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, that was something,
That
huh?
was.
Didn't look like volleyball there for a second.
It's very low level, you know, very on the ground. It's very close.
4 there, looks to serve.
Oof. Winner 15 receives it. He sets it, and
Ooh, great block there
absolutely.
by Justin Pastor.
We're 1 point away from winning the set. 24-20.
1 point away. Carlos is absolutely right. 1 point away from winning this set.
Yeah, Val's serving.
And is out. As long as your Royals keep this at least a 2-point advantage, they should take home this set. No problem here.
Definitely be a close one, I'll say that.
Oh yeah, definitely a little
Yeah.
closer than the first set.
We're holding our own.
Absolutely.
We have Lucy receiving it.
Oh, it hits the net there, but still holds on to.
And whose point is that?
Yeah, it looks to be maybe a double there, Carlos.
Yeah. But the momentum was there.
Exactly.
Yeah. They put purpose in the receiving.
Oh no, you can most certainly tell that with our guys.
Yeah. Alza receives it. 32 sets it. And we have Plaza.
Point for LaSalle. Set point right
Plaza
there.
ends it with the kill.
Yeah. Second set, 25 to 23, 22, excuse me. Takes home the set. Again, not as close as the first set. Well, Royals, welcome back to the Royal Sports Network. I'm Max Molitor, joined by
Carlos Mora.
So Carlos, of course, exciting matchup here against Colonial Christian, against the Patriots. Your Royals need to win one more set against the Patriots to take home this win and advance to semifinals on Friday against either Sash or Pinecrest Prep. So I'm curious to see who's going to win that game, because we have played Sash before, but we haven't played Pinecrest. So
Yeah.
it is a close game for them. So I'll definitely have to double check the times just to see when those results are in, but yeah, this is definitely an exciting game. That again on Friday, assuming we win, assuming they don't force 2 more sets.
Yeah.
Assuming we win, then we also host either Sash or Pinecrest Prep on Friday, and so another live stream.
Yeah.
So, and of course, we have Carlos here, JV player. Hasn't
Yeah.
commentated for a little bit, but I think he's doing a great job. He
Yeah.
has
It's been a while for sure.
Yeah.
So I've been on here, but
No, you're
I love to
natural.
do it. Yeah.
Exactly. You get back on, you get that passion for it, right?
Of course, yeah. Especially last time I did football, but this time I really know varsity
This one-
volleyball.
This was near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, because you got that experience, and I think that's important too. You gotta love what you're doing. I think that's what's true with the volleyball guys. They love what they're doing, and I think that's why you're seeing such success from them this season. Despite like the let's say sort of slow start to the season.
Yeah.
I think towards the end they're really gaining that momentum back though, and I think winning districts is just a small piece of that. You win districts, and then you move on to bigger goals. You want to win. You want to win regionals, and then you want to advance to states.
Step by step.
Yeah, exactly. Step by step.
Yeah.
And the farther you advance, the harder the teams are. But I think so far they're doing a really good job, and I mean it's just exactly about keeping that momentum. Staying on point, and I think locking in most importantly. And they look to be in good hopes here. You know, to win this next set, take it home, move on to
Hopefully.
semis, and yeah, I mean, I think it's truly beautiful. You know what this team's accomplished so far
Yeah.
this season. It's not even over
Done
yet.
a lot, yeah.
Exactly. And I think it's crazy is we didn't even have to take home that districts. You know, we already qualified for regionals, but just the fact that we did, you know, just add that little icing on
Shows,
the
yeah.
cake. Yeah. So I think that's really impressive.
Yeah.
And as they get ready to start this third set and make it to semis for the first time in program history, Carlos.
That's monumental.
Absolutely.
Least like yeah.
No, and I mean, yeah, you know, like, as Dario told, I remember when I interviewed Dario after the district title game, it was like, oh, it's because I'm here. You know, maybe a little egocentric, but I mean,
Yeah.
you do have a lot of guys here that, you know,
They've been playing a while, yeah.
Exactly.
I know Dario, he used to
Yeah.
he played before.
And he plays club too,
Yeah.
right?
I think so, yeah.
And he
I'm
does
not-
he does have a brother who plays basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Andreas Lamas. Got to shout out him. One of our basketball players. Very talented young man. He's a great guy. And his brother, so I think it runs in the family, Carlos.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, number 23 serving for Colonial Christian.
Yep. First serve of the set.
32 sets it.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh, man.
Ooh, he managed to get it up.
The ball.
that was definitely a tough one.
Yeah, that was a battle. Point for the Patriots. Colonial Christian Patriots, not the American Heritage Patriots.
He serves it.
And a point for Colonial Christian. So I think we've seen this repeatedly throughout this game. At the beginning of every set, Colonial Christian does maintain that early advantage. But I think,
Yeah.
you know, it's like we
They
really
get kind of, when the set's oriented, we kind of get out of the groove.
Oh,
but then-
absolutely.
yeah. We definitely see the comeback.
And I think, you know, yeah, absolutely, you do have that comeback, but it's also important to note, you know, we're in that zone, you know, win or go home. You know, so really, realistically, like, especially moving on to semis and then finals, like, this is stuff that shouldn't be happening. You know,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be giving up those points so easily, because at the end of the day, the teams are only getting harder.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all about limiting mistakes.
Absolutely. Well said, Carlos. Point for LaSalle.
Yep. We end up tying it 2-2.
2-2, yes.
He serves it. And it just doesn't go over. We have Dario receiving it. He sets it. Ah, just doesn't go over. Still in the game though. Ooh. Definitely some back and forth here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. It's all about finding that opening like you just did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice close-up there of Lorenzo.
Oh, yeah.
And Lorenzo is also a stat leader, leading in digs per set with an average of 2.7 per set.
And another point for Colonial Christian.
Another point for Colonial Christian. Very, very, very close start to
Yeah.
the set. We've seen a couple of those.
Ooh, and overshot it. And
Great
it's
read
out.
there by Dario, letting that ball go out.
Yeah. And Lucy serving.
Yeah, serving once more.
He gets us the points, that's for sure.
That is
Definitely
true.
had a streak last set. Ooh. Okay, number 4 serving for Colonial Christians. Number 4 sets it. Definitely had to reach for that one. But
Yeah. Point for the Patriots. Carlos, I think that's also important to note. You know, you have a team here. You know, we're leading in pretty much every stat, right?
Yeah.
You know, we're ranked 37th in the state. They're ranked 122nd. But I think stats aren't everything because you see this team, like that's a capable team we're playing right here. Like for district semis, we played Hebrew Academy, and let's just say that
It showed some.
the past couple opponents were a little rocky. So I think playing an opponent like this is almost
really
like a wake up
predict-
call.
You can never really predict the game truly.
Exactly.
It's always
Exactly. I think that's important to note with these guys. You know.
Absolutely. So they're definitely holding their own.
Oh yeah, not at all.
It's been very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do get the point.
We ended up not blocking it, but we'll get them next time. Number 4, serving for Colonial Christians. Ooh, Alza receives.
That point there. That was the point they needed, I think, to get them back on track
Absolutely.
here.
One good point, and then you have one person who serves really
Exactly.
good. I feel like you can really get the points,
yeah.
you know?
4-point deficit. We're not realistically not doing too
It's
bad.
not that bad. It's early game, you know? It's
Yeah.
not like they're like 5 points from winning.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
No 2-set advantage. Can't really complain.
And they go in. Ooh, nice block.
Oh, Justin manages to get the point there.
It's amazing. I feel like everybody really holds their own, you know? They block it good, and then they pass it, and then the other guy hits it. They definitely, they play like a team, you know?
Yeah.
Inner 5 receives it. He sets the ball.
Ooh, played very nicely
And
done.
just
by
over their
Plaza.
heads.
Just over their heads.
Yes.
Plaza's a tall guy. It doesn't take much for the guy, but
Couldn't agree more.
and that's a 3-star. I mean, 3-star. That's a 3-sport athlete right there. Track,
yeah.
volleyball, and soccer.
Really
So-
does it all, yeah.
Oh yeah, and especially during spring season, he's busy. I know he would go from a volleyball tournament on Saturday to track.
Definitely put him to work.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And that's what school's all about, honestly. High school is just being all the clubs you want. You know?
Yeah. No, exactly.
Just have fun.
I think that's what's interesting, especially with a lot of these volleyball players. Like a lot of them started as guys that just want to do volleyball for fun, but then it grew into a passion for them. You know, most of them joined clubs. Like Mariano, a lot of those guys didn't do clubs before going into LaSalle, but then they grew a passion for the sport and just wanted to pursue it more.
Absolutely. I can personally relate from that.
Yeah.
I used to just play with my dad, you know, every Saturday
Exactly.
or so. You
Just
know?
for fun.
Yeah, but then I played for the school, and I'm like, I really want to do this. you
Yeah.
know?
And I'm sure you want to continue doing it next year
Absolutely,
too.
yeah.
Of course, you're a junior, so you never know. Good shot at varsity.
Hopefully. That's what I aim for. And,
One for LaSalle.
yep. I love the chants. It's definitely one of my favorite parts of volleyball.
That's definitely, especially you JV guys.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys always lighten the mood, especially at a game like Matter Lakes where you're playing one of the best teams in the state.
our own cheerleaders. you could
Yeah.
say. Yeah. But it makes it extra fun.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely. You keep that energy at the and the home games are always exciting.
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
And you also
Especially
got
big games like this where everybody comes out to see us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
but you
love
also
support.
got to shout out the moms, especially Edith
Oh,
Rosales
yeah.
and all the volleyball moms showing up to all the games, bringing food for you guys.
Oh, that's the best. Oh, that's definitely Steven's favorite part. Seeing that guy rush over to get the food.
He likes
Yeah.
it. He likes,
We all love it. They really do help us a lot, you know.
It doesn't matter if you win or lose.
Yeah.
Celebrate with that pizza.
Oh, that's the best.
Definitely.
And if I was just,
Luciano gives up that point there.
yeah, just all like getting there. Yeah. I mean, you can't get them all. You gotta give them a break.
Exactly.
It's the hard balls, you know.
Oh yeah.
You never really know where it's gonna be.
There, libero there. The
And
ball
he
is out.
overshots
Point
it.
for LaSalle.
Yep. Hopefully we can get up 4 points, you know, tie it up a little bit. Can't give it to him easy, you know. Ooh. Definitely give us a hard time.
Definitely,
to the end,
they
yeah.
are there. Yeah, this is continuously a hard set for your Royals here, but I mean,
Yeah.
still, 5-point deficit is not nothing too
It's not
bad.
terrible, yeah.
Not too concerning.
Resets the ball.
Oh, that ball's blocked. Yeah,
We got some tall players on Colonial, the Patriots.
Yeah, that is a timeout there for called by your Royals. Well, Royals fans, welcome back to the Royal Sports Network. I'm Max Muller, joined by
Carlos Morera.
So Carlos, we're here, regional quarterfinals. We took up the first 2 sets. This third set is a little bit more rocky.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a similar pattern here where we start off the sets a little rocky, but this one's been a continuous rocky pass so far. They're winning 15-10, so a 5-point deficit, which isn't too bad, but
Really give us a run for our money. That's for sure.
They're definitely like we either win this set and force another one, or we lose the set and go home and end the season. So this is definitely a big moment, especially for both teams. Colonial Christian, this is also a very young program. 4 years. So some of the guys who've been playing on freshman year, this is their last opportunity to make it to semis. So this is definitely exciting for both teams.
Absolutely.
Both teams want this.
Reaching new heights. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Quite literally. I mean, have you seen that front row?
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, you saw that.
Oh yeah. Send this guy up for basketball.
He definitely hooped. You can tell that.
For sure. Love to see that guy in the high school days.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, Plaza hitting. Ooh, definitely high up there.
Yeah.
Ooh. And it's what's the call there?
I think it looked
and
out
for the Royals.
Yeah, point for the Royals. I was about to say. It
Yeah.
looked like he went just outside the line there.
Number 4. He's definitely giving us a lot of points on these
Oh,
serves,
yeah.
so I can't wait to see it.
Bargon, you gotta give him a lot of credit.
Yeah. He serves it.
Ooh.
Man.
You gotta give it to them.
Definitely give us some hard balls.
Yeah, Colonial Christian has a couple kills on us this game. Of course, you got to shout out the dual Alexanders, Alexander Vellino and Alexander Ovali. They're the stat leaders on the team. Four kills per set, total blocks 17, 30 aces. Alexander Ovali. You have some competent players, but and they just gave up that point. But again, one serve does not define a game. And I think no matter the results of this game, I think both teams actually had a really good showing.
Yeah.
Even Colonial Christian, especially this set, they're like, you gotta give it to them.
That's it. And
this is a team that statistically, has the disadvantage to us. District runner-ups.
Definitely doesn't show though.
Exactly.
They're definitely holding their own.
Yeah. No. And I think that's very true. And I think if they lost to Sash, I think that, and the Sash forced the third set, I think that's going to be an even more interesting game.
And that is.
It looks to be out. Was it out or in? A little debate there.
Yeah, I think they're.
Yeah, point for LaSalle, yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, there you go.
Love to see it. Definitely gets controversial with the refs. I've had that in my season too.
I remember we did see a yellow card here a couple weeks ago against Gables.
I mean, it's hard to see. The ball is flying at like 100 miles per hour.
It's not an easy job.
Yeah. Definitely got to give some credit to the refs.
And with regionals, you have more refs, right? Usually you only have 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot more, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they usually put us JV kids there, so I'm glad we got the break from
Yeah. I don't trust you making those calls.
Yeah. I've had some other teams pull some sly ones.
Oh, yeah? I believe that.
Ooh. Definitely some.
Definitely going to put that in the highlight reel.
Oh, absolutely. Ooh. You're able to save it?
It's out.
At least we're getting there, it's
That's
not
true.
better than letting the ball drop.
I mean, look at that energy from Colonial Christian. That Colonial Christian school in Homestead, so they got a pretty far bus ride home.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah, wow. So, That's your game, Royals. Royals fans, of course, welcome back to the Royal Sports Network. I'm Max Molitor, joined by
Carlos Moran.
So Carlos, of course, another timeout here as your Royals are still losing by just a little bit, but we're getting up there again.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a close set so far, so they do need a couple more points to win. They need 6 more points to win, so your Royals are trailing behind just a little bit, so they could force a 4th set here. We've seen that before with a lot of teams out here, actually.
Yeah.
I think the only team that didn't force a 4th set was against Reagan, which was at the time the 2nd best team in the state. So this would be interesting here if we don't force a 4th set, you know, and we actually take home this win. So
early, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's I'm excited to see what our Royals can do here.
Yeah. We definitely have it in us. I've seen it
yeah.
before. I've seen it again.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we're trailing behind by 7 points, so they're doing pretty
I've
good
seen
for themselves.
I've seen some comebacks. They
Oh,
definitely it's capable.
It's definitely possible. That's true.
Ooh. And we have Alza.
Is that in or out?
I think that is.
Yeah, it looks to be out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even we saw that was out.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, number 4 for Colonial. Sets. Ooh. Okay, Lucy receives. Oh, we have Alza hitting for
Point
the
for
kill.
the Sol. That's what we need right about now.
Absolutely.
We're still a little bit of a deficit, but
Yeah. We definitely need every point we can get, you know, minimal mistakes. That's all it's all about. Ooh, they received it. Oh, and for the block. Okay. Just barely in. I think actually it went over our cameras.
yeah, I think it might have hit a camera, but I've seen those things, been through worse. They've been through some rain,
Yeah.
so I think they can handle a volleyball. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Now, if Carlos served it, that thing would go flying.
I don't think it'd be able to use it anymore. Okay, so that's it.
Ooh, and that ball is out. Oh, what?
Oh.
It's in. That ball is in.
They fooled us. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
okay, and it's in again.
Number 1's on point. He is not letting that thing
No,
go
you
out.
got to give a lot of credit to Libero, number 1. Of course, again, we wish we knew
Oh,
the name.
ah.
He had to give up that point eventually.
Yeah.
It was just waiting to happen.
Okay, we're on serve. Daniel Alza. Oh, he gets it over. Ooh. Okay, we set. Ooh. And for the kill. This is another point. Closer to our goal to 25. It's 16-22, but I've seen worse.
I have, yeah, exactly.
Serves again. Okay, they receive it. They're going in for the kill. Ooh, and we're able. Lucy receives it. Okay, number 1, definitely putting in some work. Ooh, but we received it. All right, goes in. Martin Plaza goes in for the kill. 23 serves it. Number 2. And it is.
Went for the Sol.
Oh, yes. Yep, put for the song. Okay, Daniel serves it. They're able to receive it, though. Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
They were not expecting that.
That's what we like to see there from our Royals.
Absolutely.
Got that Royal Nation domination over here. 18
Absolutely.
to 22. 4-point deficit. You saw how we were just able to make that.
Oh, we make it happen, you know?
Exactly.
We've done it before and again.
Definitely do not want to lose this set
Ooh.
here.
And point for the
Point for the Sol.
Definitely coming up. Say that. Oh, TO.
Alrighty, Royals, welcome back. I'm Max Malder, joined by
Carlos Mora.
So, Royals, we got an exciting matchup here. Third set, close game, but your Royals are making a recovery. We were down by 7 points, like 15-22, but your Royals have got the last couple points. I think they're on track here to potentially win this third set. You know, have a very quick game, only about an hour, but win three straight sets as they have for the past 2 games before this. So I think we got exciting potential here to make it a regional semis once more. First time in program history. Carlos, I know you're on JV, but I think like JV and varsity are like a big brotherhood. Like, how do you feel with that personal experience?
Honestly, like it's monumental for everyone. You know, it's not just like varsity's playing and we're on the sidelines. We always feel included. You know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you guys serve as line judges. You're literally there, you know, telling what's a point or not. So, you know, I would definitely say, you know, you guys have that personal experience with them. Oh, wow, there's 4. It looks like there's 4 refs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, two.
Definitely not letting anything get past them.
Absolutely.
Okay, we have Alza serving. Ooh, there are definitely some tricky receives. He sets it. Boom! Alza for the kill.
Alza for the kill.
Yeah, I feel like I've said that like 100 times.
Yeah, but I think you might get used to it because he is a little stat leader in kills.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, 3.2 kills per
He's
set.
able to get up there,
but I think this game he's proving that average a little wrong. I think he's probably getting more than that.
Oh, for sure. Okay, serves again. I feel like he served for a while now.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, that he did.
Ooh.
Oh, hits that net there. Point for your Royals. If we take
and just like that, we're 1 point away from tying it.
I think that's very impressive about this set. I feel like with previous games, like for instance against iMatter, you know, where we lost that first set, where we lost that I think second set. I think this is a different set because you know you see here that they start with a huge point advantage, but we're coming back strong. Like look at this, 22-22.
We're tied.
You know, we were like 8-9 points trailing behind. So I think this is pretty impressive.
Absolutely. So I love to see, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't give up.
Because you have both teams trying really hard here. Your Royals are.
Oh, Martin saves it. Ah.
Yeah, it looked like double.
Yeah, double.
Oh, we got Coach Matt Shapiro over here on the sidelines.
Oh yeah.
Of course, varsity boys basketball head coach.
Oh yeah.
At 23-23, it is a tight game. Tight
Definitely
game
pressure
here.
is on.
And Carlos,
Yeah,
we do need to win by 2 points. So even if it's 24-25, we do. You know, someone got to get that extra point.
That is true. Ooh. Coming in close, but we got it over. Okay. He sets it. Oh. Number 5 for the kill.
Number 5 for the kill, and your Royals need to win by 1 point, and they take home this game. State regional quarterfinals. Of course. Alrighty, Royals. This is a big moment here for a timeout. Third set. They need 1 more point. Your Royals need 1 more point to take home this set and advance to semifinals on Friday against either Sash or Pinecrest Prep. So, Carlos, how are we feeling? This is a big moment,
Definitely hype. They're scaring me a little bit. I'll say that.
Yeah, I would say we had our little rough patches in the set, but I mean, you've seen it. You know, they were trailing behind. They were 14 to 22.
Yeah,
and then you're able to come back strong like that and just get those remaining points. And now you're at the moment here where you're about to win regional quarterfinals, the farthest in this program's history. You know. 1 step closer to taking home that regional finals trophy.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I know they can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah. We've had quite a couple of trophies hanging on that wall today this school year, so why not add 1 more?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Dario serving, number 6.
Come on, Dario. You know this is the point. This is the point to win the game for your Royals.
And it's over.
Could it be the game point here?
Oh,
good block there.
He's able to receive it.
Great receive.
32 for the pass.
Great reception.
All right, Martin Plaza.
Yeah.
Gets it over. Ooh.
Ooh.
Try to put a sneaky one on us, but we were able to get it over.
We ready?
Alza hits it.
And
it's
in!
That's game!
A kill by Alza to win the game, huh? Yeah, Carlos was coughing a little bit. Got a little excited there. And your Royals advance to regional semifinals. The final score of 3-0, winning all for 3 straight sets.
Yeah.
That was a game, especially that last set. You got to give credit to the Colonial Christian Patriots. They put up quite a game throughout. You know, they got us
Definitely
beginning
scared
for
us
most of
for
the
a
sets.
bit, yeah.
Exactly. That third set, they gave us some pretty tense moments there, but I think your Royals are actually playing really good.
Definitely not an easy game. I gotta give him that.
Yeah,
but
and okay, just to double check, yeah, your Pinecrest Prep will be playing Sash at 7 p.m., so that score is not in yet, so we do not know who we're going to play on Friday, but it is confirmed we will be playing regional semifinals on Friday between Sash or Pinecrest Prep. Royals fans, this has been Max Malder, joined by
Carlos Mora.
of course, from the Royal Sports Network. Carlos, you're a JV player. Your season's ended, but I think you can still, take,
Take what I've learned,
be here for this season. So, any final words as we close off this
That was
broadcast?
an amazing game,
Absolutely.
and we definitely pushed past our limits, and we ended up winning.
I think that's important. Push past
Yeah.
our limits. I think this is something that we've seen with this third set. Like I was telling you that I haven't seen so far this season. Usually when we lose by so much, we lose our confidence and we unfortunately force a fourth set. But I think this time we were able to lock back in and make such good plays.
Yeah.
Good communication, and I think these guys are working hard. And this is what it takes. On that journey to the States.
Yeah.
So as always, Royals fans, go Royals.